One of the things I've noticed, pardon me, among my friends who are aging is that the first thing to go is their haptic ability. The haptic ability, using the fingers. And so I've noticed that is the first thing that happens. And then they start saying, I can't work my computer anymore. Like, why? Oh, because it updated and now I can't figure it out. And I go, oh my God, you're just dying. I'm watching your brain die in front of me.
Yeah, I think practice is more important. Like you should use a cell phone every single day. You should check out some information on your computer. This is beneficial to your cognitive ability.
Mhm.
And and what? And I found that your hair eh, doesn't turn gray. That means you are very young, right?
Yep,
Energetic. Okay.
unless you're getting it dyed. But yeah, my hair is turning gray. I'm having a crisis with it right now. Women
You, you
have crises all the time that you have no idea about.
you dyed your
Fashion,
hair, right? You dyed
yeah,
your
but
hair.
now it's growing out and everybody's going, you have to let it grow out. And I'm going like, it looks like shit. I don't want it to be that color. I'm going to get it dyed again because
Oh,
I can't deal with this. So whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do about it, but it looks terrible. And I know everybody notices. So I don't know. It's just vanity, just vanity. Yeah, yeah. I have friends who, because we live down here and they never go out. So, like 3 or 4 days later, they'll be wearing the same dress or haven't taken a shower or something like that. And I find that very upsetting. They're the same people who are losing their haptic ability.
oh,
And I'm
sure.
just going like, I hate this. You're really closing down in front of me. You're allowing yourself to advance the expiration date, to advance the dying. I find that very frustrating.
Oh, yeah, sure, sure. Um, no, but you have a very positive outlook to this world and life. Yeah, and you're trying to talk with the people around the world as a tutor on Cambly. Just a few people would like to do that. Yeah,
Mhm.
they just want to stay at home and watch TV. That's boring. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you can only watch so much TV. Stay at home and barbecue on the grill or stay at home and not wake up until 10 o'clock because to get up any earlier makes the day too long.
Oh yeah.
But you do the same thing. Like you're a young guy, but it's
Uh,
all in the attitude.
I am not young anymore. I
All right, you're 39.
37, I think.
That's what you told me last time, 37. That's still pretty young. You're not even 40 yet.
It's close to 40. In China, 40-year-old means I'm a middle-aged person.
Yeah, here too. And that's true. But the thing is that life is longer now. So 40 is not really middle aged. 40 is the new 30. That's what they used to say.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. 40 is good. You know what they told me when I was 40? They say 40 is when you learn to be free.
Free. Yeah. It's freedom is luxury to me.
Yeah.
In terms of finance and time.
I think that the United States and Britain are the only two countries, this is what I've heard, the only two countries that teach critical thinking.
Mm-mm.
So, problem solving and questioning why things are the way they are instead of just accepting them.
Mm-mm.
They don't teach that here in Mexico. People are like, they hardly ever stretch their imagination to come up with a solution. They go by what they know or what they've seen or what they've been taught or what their employer says. So if you have a problem and you are expecting someone to bring a breath of fresh air to that problem, it's not going to happen. Not here. Well, the French are a little bit the same way. Did we talk about this too?
French? No.
Oh, okay. Because they get 5 weeks vacation and they
That's
only
good.
work. Yeah, that's good. They only work 35 hours a week.
Oh, 35 a week. Mm. Okay, that's good. A week.
Yeah, that's not bad. But they also are bureaucrats, which means what we were just talking about, that they're not thinking critically either. They're just doing what they have to do.
But there are so many well-known companies in France. Yeah, I think the French people are nice and creative.
Yeah, I do too.
If it is bureaucratic, it would be very rigid. Why people can do some scientific breakthrough, but the French people are very smart, brilliant,
They are
right?
very smart. They're very smart. They make the best wine. They're good
Yeah.
cooks. They have a soul that you can feel. You feel like they have emotion in them. No, I like France. I like French people.
Oh, sure,
You do too.
sure. You know the romance.
And
Uh,
the romance. Let's not forget the romance or
yeah.
the beaches. Yeah, in the south of France.
Um,
I used to live in France in the summertime for about 6 years.
can you speak French?
They asked me, please don't speak French when you're in France. We hate your accent. Please don't speak to us in French. Please speak English.
Okay.
So yeah, I was there in 2001 when the Twin Towers got bombed.
Oh yeah, that's a sad story. Mm.
That was a sad story. So I was in France.
Mm.
So we had no idea what was happening. But yeah, that's when they were saying, please don't. I'd really like to get the next plane out of here. No, no, no. Please don't speak Spanish. Just tell us what you want. Anyway, so I ended up staying there for like 2 or 3 weeks before coming back to the States because
Okay.
it was chaos, just chaos.
Oh yeah, yeah.